This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Stanley Fullord. In this week's broadcast, Adventist media used to spread the gospel and community members engage in Health Expo. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. On April 10, 2024, South Bahamas Prison Ministries, Personal Ministries, and ASI Bahamas came together for a special presentation held at the Bahamas Department of Correctional Services. Led by David Williams, who is also an active member of Prison Fellowship Bahamas, the group presented Interless, a media streaming box donated by 3ABN.
We have partnered with 3ABN as a result of Yvonne Shelton reaching out to us from Dare to Dream. And 3ABN sent us 15 of these boxes that will be distributed not only in the Bahamas, but also throughout the Caribbean. We began the process today by sharing 5 of these boxes at the Bahamas Department of Corrections. And our intention is, as we go to Panama in August, we want to then share a number of these boxes with other countries in the Caribbean so that they can use them in their prison to share the gospel of Jesus Christ and the message of the Three Angels Broadcasting Network.
The media boxes, which are programmed with many television shows created by Adventist networks such as 3ABN and Hope Channel, will be effective tools for sharing Christ with the residents.
We are reaching hearts and reaching souls. We are praying that as we send these through the airwaves throughout the prison, in prison ministry, combined with personal ministries and ASI, we can make a difference.
Assistant Chaplain Sergeant D'Angelo Roll, with responsibility for chaplaincy in maximum prison, shared his enthusiasm for the use of the media box in the chaplaincy department.
This component can bring great benefits for the cognitive mindset of the residents here. As you can see behind me, these men are seeking knowledge. They are seeking God. There are great treasures hidden in earthen vessels. And this device, along with all of the programs that is provided, can truly bring out the treasures that they have within them.
Resident George Williams shared his appreciation for the donation as well as the support for the chaplaincy department in the Bahamas Department of Correctional Services.
I'd like to thank this group, the Seventh-day Adventist group, for what they've contributed to us who most people have already counted out. So we really appreciate Mr. Dave Williams and the rest. We really appreciate y'all.
According to Williams, the Christ-centered programs in the correctional services have helped him to grow closer to God over the years.
Coming here and taking part in these programs actually released me from those prisons. It released me from the prison of drugs, the prison of gangbanging, prison of friends, feeling that I had to live up to the negative activities that people was looking for in me. And being free from that prison, I now realize that I am free now, whether in these 4 walls or out.
In his original poem, he shared with the media team that he encourages others to continue to trust in God.
Trust not in man like myself, for in times of calamity they cannot help. Trust not in money, for salvation is the true wealth. Ask the Lord, and you shall receive. He only asks that you believe. So I put my trust in God, and now I am free indeed.
Those interested in furthering the gospel by supporting prison ministries can contact Pastor Lyndon Williams at our headquarters for more information or join local branch ministries such as ASI Bahamas. Local medical missionaries hosted a community health expo at Gladstone Road. This effort was a collaboration between health ministries, ASI Bahamas, and Adventist Health Professionals Association and included the graduates from the Medical Missionaries Program hosted by Light from Wildwood Institute, who shared presentations on the 8 laws of health, also known as New Start.
We were having a medical missionary training program, Light, out of Wildwood, Georgia, and they were training us in how to do health programs, okay? And this was one of the things that they taught us how to do, because it's all about medical missionary work, meaning you help to educate the public and people in the community on how to take care of themselves.
Some of the coordinators walked our media team through some of the health booths at the expo.
These people who are participating in the Health Expo are persons who actually participated in our medical missionary training course, a whole month of intense medical missionary training course, where they now come and they can now explain certain things to you, teach you certain things. We're doing a number of things. Behind me, you see that they're doing what? That's what? Air, showing you how to breathe properly. And then we have some other persons with temperance, sunshine. This is a group of persons participating in talking about how important it is to exercise, as well as we have a lot of props here to actually teach you how to exercise. You can exercise in your own home to be able to lose weight and keep yourself healthy and fit. This is nutrition. Nutrition is another area that we teach you how to actually eat properly.
Here at this Health Expo, we have all these 8 stations that is educating people. We also have an enlarged colon that actually helps people to see what they need to do to prevent colon cancer. Because colon cancer is the number 2 cancer in this country, next to breast for women and prostate for men. And so eating more fiber and getting healthier things in the diet is very important in helping to keep good colon health. And we want to emphasize that, because just by using beans and peas, it helps to bring that fiber and keep the colon well and keep things going through the GI so that we're not constipated, which can lead to other things.
Along with the health presentations, free health screenings were conducted for those who came. Community members were also able to receive free healthy cooking demos, where the medical missionaries shared various homemade healthy treats that are affordable and easy to make. The group plans to host more health expos on different islands soon. Regular exercise is not only a preventative measure, it also works to maintain health at its best. Studies demonstrate that participating in regular physical activity provides many health benefits, including improved cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness, improved bone health, reduced symptoms of depression, lower risk of coronary diseases and strokes, and lower risk of type 2 diabetes, among many others. People who are physically active for approximately 7 hours a week have a 40% lower risk of dying prematurely than those who are active for fewer than 30 minutes a week. On Easter Monday, April 1st, the Health Ministries Department of the Berea Seventh-day Adventist Church, under the leadership of Sister Agatha Monker, thought it fitting to get its members moving. The ages of the participants ranged from 2 to 73. The day was filled with lots of physical activities, including games of yesteryear, which were introduced to the young people, like bat and ball, round dance, egg and spoon, and a 2-legged race. The Berean members also participated in an obstacle course, including push-ups, weightlifting, planking, and skipping. The Berea Adventist Church found themselves enjoying the activities and are looking forward to the next health event. After this break, we will have more on what's coming up in the South Bahamas Conference.
Be ready for that great day when the Lord comes and takes his children away.
242, we are coming to you. My name is Pastor Amanda Carey, and I am thrilled to inform you that Burman University, Ubuntu of Burman University, will be visiting the Bahamas this coming spring. We plan to be there from May 5 to 13, and we anticipate just having a blast with you. We have so many students who are from the Bahamas, and so they're looking forward to coming home and celebrating with you. We enjoy making music, we enjoy building community and pursuing excellence together, and we're excited to invite you into that.
Welcome back to Adventist News. And coming up in the South Bahamas Conference, the South Bahamas Conference's second evangelistic series continues until April 27th under the theme, Jesus is the Answer, with Thursday and Saturday nights off. The speaker is Pastor Stephen Gates of the Southeastern Conference in Florida. All are invited to the Northern Caribbean University International Development Foundation inaugural Impact Celebration on April 28, 2024. This landmark event will be held at the Atrium Sligo Church, Washington Adventist University campus, and streamed live to the Atlantic Caribbean Union Conference Room in Nassau, Bahamas. The event will begin with a reception at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, followed by a celebration at 6 o'clock. And the Ubuntu Choir of Burman University will be traveling to the Bahamas this spring. There will be a special pre-Mother's Day concert at the Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church on May 11, 2024, beginning at 7 p.m. The concert admission is free, but persons are encouraged to bring a generous donation. Feel free to visit the South Bahamas Conference website at southbahamasconference.org to receive more information on all of our upcoming conference events. There, you can also view a rebroadcast of our Adventist News Update, along with other local programming from our cable channel ATV 658, read the weekly logos, as well as the Adventist page from the Nassau Guardian.
You are what you eat, no matter what you think or what you like. Poor, refined, high-fat, fast foods build poor blood that produces weak bodies that won't last very long. Use whole grains like whole wheat bread and whole grain cereal instead of white bread, sugar pops, or other refined grains and cereal. Trim away fat and skin from chicken. Choose low-fat milk and other low-fat food items or plant-based milks such as almond or soy. Use less fried foods, margarines, mayonnaise, salad dressing, and oil. If you do use them very sparingly. Eat breakfast. Breakfast skippers eat more later. And many breakfast skippers are overweight. Eat at regular hours, not more than 3 meals per day. And light suppers, no between meal snacks. Now this does not apply to those on insulin who are diabetic. You can take charge of your health and increase your quality of life. God wishes above all things that you prosper and be in good health even as your soul prospers. This is Ida Mae Hannah challenging you to take charge of your health.
Let's go now to the Adventist News Network with our news feature from around the world.
Join us for the second installment of our captivating series, where we will delve deeper into the inspiring stories of female leaders at ADRA. These remarkable women have been at the forefront of promoting initiatives that leave a lasting impact on global communities. Today, we'll get to know Judith, ADRA Director from Zimbabwe.
I am Judith Mushoshi, and I'm Country Director for ADRA Zimbabwe. I'm in my 10th year with ADRA Zimbabwe. For me, coming to work for ADRA, I considered it a calling because I like working with people and the transformation of their lives. ADRA was my highest level of organizations to work for. I remember the organization I used to work for, when I said I was resigning, they sent the board of directors to discuss options of how I could stay on the job. It wasn't because of money, but it was an issue that I felt it was a calling.
Well, that's it for our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. To share what is happening at your church, please email your news stories and upcoming events to spcadventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news, along with other programming, and to keep in touch with what's happening in our conference, visit our website at southbahamasconference.org. The SBC Media Network's Facebook and Instagram pages are filled with lots of material from the communications department, so you'd want to check those out, and remember to subscribe, to like, follow, and share. You can watch and listen to programs from our radio station, Word SBC 88.3 FM, and our Adventist television channel, ATV 658, to get updates, insights, and first-hand information from the SBC Media Network as it happens. The programming from ATV 658 can also be viewed on the Sabahams Conference YouTube channel, so feel free to watch a recap of our Adventist news there. On behalf of our production team, it was our pleasure to bring you tonight's news update. I'm Stanley Fullord for the SBC Media Network. Have a happy Sabbath.